I couldn't have put it better myself. It's terribly enticing, you know.
Okay.
Hello, David. I'm Thanos from Greece.
Hello.
Is there any...
Yeah, PJ Harvey played there the other night. Did you go to the show?
No, I'm based in England, actually.
Oh. She liked Athens a lot.
Do you think you might play there?
I think a lot of countries that aren't actually in the list at the moment, I know of 3 or 4 that are actually under discussion at the moment, so it's very likely. I mean, whilst I've got together what I would consider a dream band. They're just the best musicians that I've ever worked with all the way around, and I'd like to try and keep the band together as long as possible, because as soon as we stop, they've all got such independent careers in their own right that I'm going to lose everybody, so I'm just going to endlessly go on and on and on and on.
David, 2 questions. First one, how was it to work with Mike Garson again? And second one,
yeah.
Is there any musical style, a group or artist that came out in the 80s and 90s that you consider interesting or worth mentioning?
Oh yeah, lots. Gee. Well, firstly, with Garson, I actually started working with him again, you know, on an album called The Buddha of Suburbia, which is, it started out as a soundtrack to a BBC play a couple of years ago, and Mike did some work with me on that, and it was just astonishing that he still had the zest for playing around at the edge of the pool again. I mean, he's still as eccentric and as quirky as ever in his playing. He doesn't seem to have... well, he's been playing with some interesting people. Been interested in. In the 80s, for me, I thought the best band in the 80s were the Pixies. And I thought it was just a disaster that Frank broke them up at the wrong time. Really, I think they could have been a terribly important band now if they'd stayed together. That's a shame. And again, like so many of those band situations, Frank just isn't... He doesn't have the strength without the rest. The chemistry of the band was so strong. It's just a shame that he kind of opted to go solo. But there again, I don't know what all the personal problems, because I know there were personal problems in the band, so I don't really know. I think PJ, not just because I've just worked with her, but I think PJ Harvey's great. I also think Tricky's wonderful, out of Britain, anyway. But Scott Walker album this year that came out that nobody bought, as usual. Somebody buy it here? Well done. Give that woman a cake. That's, for me, one of the more serious, adventurous pieces of work that I've heard in years. I think it's tremendous. Absolutely, absolutely great. Funny, though, I didn't hear it on the radio.